but there's too many players that are good and not tough enough on themselves. When they're tough enough on themselves and they just prepare themselves and they're pro and you see it on the ice and you see it in the training and somebody wins, you hope it's you. But when you see something like Friday and Sunday where there's no energy, there's no system, the mind, the mentality is there, the philosophy is gone, the system is gone, you say, what happened? I know there's a lot of distractions in town right now, but that's part of being pro. You know, I know that. What do the Broadway show artists do when they perform every day, and on Saturday or Sunday they perform twice? What do they do to be good every day? You've seen a Broadway show. I mean, when you go see Mamma Mia, it's good every day. You know, is somebody hard on them? Is somebody soft on them? Or they just? I know they have 3 people for the same job. When they have a top singer and something, usually they have people to replace him. So, I think we're in a tough business. We'll see what Ingolstadt says along the way this year. They just went through a tough time until tonight. They came here and beat us. They were struggling. We were doing okay. Now we're struggling. So this is sport. This is real life. Bouncing back is a quality. So we got to bounce back. We didn't bounce back from Friday. They bounced back from their loss at home. So you teach people to bounce back, but the reality is the other team is trying to bounce back, you're trying to, so what is the difference? And you try to teach that to your people. McDonald's is doing really well. You know what the other ones people do? They build a store next to McDonald's because they feel McDonald's did a lot of study, they're doing well, why not go there? So they go there. So also McDonald's now is selling Chinese food, Asian food. We got to change. We got to get better. And we said we wanted to be in a position to win a championship. You don't win a championship in September, but the points in September are just as important as the points in January, February, March. And some players right now lost their mentality. Why? I don't know. So our job, like Bob Johnson used to say, Pierre, make a list of problems. The more problems we have, the better, because otherwise they don't need us. When there's no problems, they don't need coaches anymore. So he was very useful after last game because he straightened the problem. That's what our job is, to straighten problems. You know, personal problems, hockey problems, training problems, system, mentality, confidence. We're psychologists, mother, father, friends. Kick their butts, hug them, kick their butts again, hug them a little bit, tell them how good they are, how good they could be. Sorry about this, but his question is a really deep question now because a lot of the athletes don't like to be criticized anymore. So, is it good? Is it bad? All I know is coaches in the NHL get fired every 1.7 years because they can't do what they want. So you get fired for doing what people tell you to do, or you get fired for doing what you want to do. So you might as well do what you want to do, because you're going to get fired anyway. That's what I learned after 41 years, you know. And show you care. So hopefully you have enough time to show you care, so they perform. If they don't like loud, put a headset on. I don't know. Anyway, we'll be better. I'm glad we found out that Ingolstadt is good, Wolfsburg is good, a lot of teams are good. At the end, somebody's going to stand up. I think we'll be there, knocking on the door. But we're going to have to kick some butts in the meantime.
Bitte?
You have already mentioned the weaknesses in today's game, so what can be done to improve those skills until the next game?
Well, I think we just we're trying to play puck control. We're trying to play pressure. The other teams know, so this is what we're trying to do. I didn't see it. And Ingolstadt had a lot to do with it. They play Tampa Bay's system in their defensive zone. I mean, almost everybody. Montreal is doing it this year. So they pressure 2 or 3 guys in the corners. I mean, everybody knows. So you got to pay the price, or you got to do some other things. But it was 2-2, like I said. At the end, it wasn't defensive coverage in their own end. There was a difference. it was penalty killing, not blocking a shot. Then we had a 5-on-3, we could tie the game, and we didn't tie the game. So we're trying to puck control and pressure. Puck control, pressure. And Ingolstadt's trying to pressure. It's good to see people pressure. It makes people better. If people are passive, our league doesn't get better. Being passive is very successful, but it doesn't make the league, it doesn't make players better. I think Swedish team went to play Salzburg in soccer the other day and lost 4-0. I mean, they can say soccer in Sweden sold out many years ago, and then they started to play very passive, and then there's hardly anybody watching. It was too boring.
Günther Klein nochmal.
There's also an off-ice topic on Friday. Mr. Winter announced that he won't talk in public anymore.
Who's that? Who?
Christian Winkler.
Right.
He announced that he will not talk in public anymore, that what he says, what he would like to say. So we're all a little bit surprised because he used to be the voice of the club for many years. So what was it your wish that he will not talk in public anymore, or is it?
No, I think to be honest, I didn't even know about it. So for sure, I don't know about it. All I know is I'm not René's boss. René Dinter, I'm not Christian's boss, and Christian is not my boss. I'm not his boss. René Dinter is Christian's boss, and Mr. Mateschitz my boss. Stefan Wagner in Salzburg is not Don Jackson's boss. Don Jackson his boss is Mr. Mateschitz, and René Dinter is Stefan Wagner's boss. So really, finance, anything that costs €1 is Stefan Wagner, Christian Winkler, and René Dinter. Anything that costs €0 is Don Jackson and I. That's Red Bull. And really, Salzburg is Salzburg, Munich is Munich. Everything else, to be honest, I wasn't aware of it. I know that Christian has done a lot of good things, and I think, moving from the third to the second to the first league, and now we've got a big challenge. But he's done a lot of good work. He comes from a family of hockey. His father-in-law was a very good player in Germany for many years. So I think, I know I come from Montreal where Scotty Bowman talked hockey and Sam Pollock talked business. I worked with Team Canada once in 1981 with Scotty Bowman and Sam Pollock. And Sam Pollock is revered as the best manager in the history of hockey. And one reporter asked Sam Pollock a question about the hockey team, and he got so mad. He says, I don't talk hockey, I talk business and administration. I don't talk about hockey. So Scotty was the voice of hockey. So I don't know what this started, but it's normal, normally. If you know how Colorado, Pierre Lacroix, and how they operate in Colorado, Pierre Lacroix talked business and the coach talked hockey. That's it. And I talk to Christian every day. I'm with them all day, and we go for lunch. We talk all night. We talk in the morning when we get up. We're talking all the time. So we want this to work. Sorry to hold the other coaches here so long there. You want to go and celebrate your victory there.
Dann darf ich mich verabschieden und darf noch kurz anmerken, die nächsten Spiele des ERC am Freitag in Straubing, 27. September, das nächste Heimspiel am Sonntag gegen die Schwenninger Wildlings um 16:30 Uhr. Ich freue mich, Sie alle wieder begrüßen zu dürfen und wünsche den Gästen natürlich dieses Mal eine sehr kurze, aber vor allem doch gesunde Heimfahrt. Dankeschön.
Thanks, guys.